I have never seen this before. This past week, teams had to turn in their list of the 40-man protected players who won't be available in the Rule 5 draft. Most clubs really struggle. Do I keep this AAA guy on my protected list, or do I expose him and bring up somebody on AA and put him on 40? Everybody's 40-man list is full. Everybody has these tough decisions, except the Padres. I've never seen this. We're going to the December winter baseball meetings. The Padres have 33 guys on their list. 33. They got 7 open slots, which means they don't have a lot of guys at the top of the farm system that they think are very good. That is really stunning. I've never seen 33 on a 40-man protected list. Now you can say, well, Hacksaw's no problem. Then AJ Preller's going to be able to go get guys and put them right on the 40-man roster. Yeah, he's got to have budget space. We still don't know how much money he's got. Padres made their first offseason move at the major league level. They just re-signed Tyler Wade. 1-year contract, super utility guy, dude at a 217 batting average. They got more work to be done in terms of bench guys. What are they going to do with Solano? What are they going to do with the outfielder?
Peralta,
David. So that's the latest on the Padres. They get 1 utility guy signed. Obviously, they're laying the groundwork in terms of free agency. Second item, Dodgers. I can't believe that this might happen, but they've not moved on him yet. Walker Buehler was in Atlanta at the end of the week. He was in New York with the Yankees on the weekend. That guy has a 47-22 career record as a starter. Granted, 2 elbow surgeries. Granted, high ERA, 5.68. Granted, 13 shutout innings in a row in the World Series. So the burning question, the Dodgers going to gamble and let him actually sign somewhere else? That to me would be a big setback. That would be a bit of a blow to have Walker Buehler go away. Dodgers did re-sign Dustin May coming off his second elbow surgery. Same contract he had last year, 1 year, $2 million. Signed Tony Gonsolin, completely healed from his forearm surgery, 1 year, $5 million. The Dodgers are continuing dialogue with the White Sox for Garrett Crochet. I've been told that the White Sox want Gavin Lux, and they want the center fielder Andy Pages, as well as a top minor league pitcher. The Dodgers evidently are offering Outman and Lux and a lower prospect. I don't know that the Dodgers are a finalist for Garrett Crochet. I heard the Red Sox this morning offered a couple of major leaguers and a top minor league pitcher in a 3-for-1 deal that the White Sox might be attracted to. So the Dodgers have not moved on him. Dodgers did pick up another relief pitcher, Gio Gallega. Cardinals pitched pretty well, had arm problems, went to Oakland, but that was a bad situation. They have signed him. So that's the latest with the Dodgers. The Angels made another move this morning. I'm not quite sure I agree with the volume of money they just paid this guy, but they just signed Houston Astros former Toronto Blue Jays starting pitcher Yusei Kikuchi. 3 years, $63 million.
Wow.
20+ million per season for Kikuchi. Now, he was in Toronto at the start of the season, high ERA, got shipped to Houston at a 2.10 ERA the back half of the schedule with the Astros, but the Astros didn't keep him. So Kikuchi goes to Anaheim, joins Kyle Hendricks in a rebuilt rotation. Of course, they had already added Jorge Soler, Travis d'Arnaud, the catcher, and the shortstop, Kevin Newman. So what they got 5 serviceable major league guys. But boy, $20 million per season, 3-year deal for Kikuchi, that looks awful steep. Also, they non-tendered Patrick Sandoval, who at one point a year ago looked like the ace of the staff, but he had surgery, had only a 2-8 record, did not regain his form. Does not mean they can't bring him back at a lower price contract, but they were not going to offer him what he would have gotten in arbitration, which would have been $9 million, considering he hasn't shown where he is in the rehab cycle coming off his surgery. So Angels are at least active. I like the 5 they've added. Does it put them in the pennant race? Hell no, but it makes them better than a 93-loss season last year.
Yeah, exactly. So they're doing what they can. I mean, it's not like they have a lot of, assets in their farm system in Anaheim. So, add some pitchers. They got to take some gambles. Let's see if it turns out. The Dodger situation to me is interesting with Walker Buehler, because if all their starters were healthy, they'd have like a dozen starting pitchers. So someone's got to go. And Buehler going to get big money because he deserves it. So this might just be a financial calculation by the Dodgers.
Yeah, but I don't buy it because half those guys are coming off surgery and we don't know where they're going to be. They probably, a bunch of them won't start the season. Kids at Oklahoma City had all those surgeries. Some are going to miss 2025. I mean, why would you let a guy who's 47 and 22 and has got a mean streak in him walk out as a free agent? I mean, if the guy could not pitch any longer, that'd be different. You don't tender him. Why would you let him go as a free agent with those kind of statistics based on what he did at the most important time of the season, 13 shutout innings in a row at the end of the playoffs?
Well, prior to that 13 innings in a row, he was shaky. I mean, he had no command. The ball was all over the place. Yeah, he was coming back from his injuries, but clearly the Dodgers know something that we don't know. And that's why they're just kind of letting him walk, because they don't have confidence he's going to be worth it.
But what a great acquisition. If he's close to being Walker Buehler and he shows up at Yankee Stadium as the second mean streak guy in that rotation behind Garrett Cole, what an acquisition.
It could be, but it could be a freaking disaster if he blows up again.
But he didn't blow up.
Well, but 2 Tommy Johns. I mean, you can count on one hand the number of guys that have come back from 2 Tommy Johns.
But historically, I told you not to drink before you started this thing. Yeah, we'd be arguing with the co-host. It takes guys a second year to actually be who they used to be. And, the fact we saw that flash in the most important time of the year and they trusted him in the most important time of the year and they gave him 13 straight shutout innings. This, to me, Walker Buehler looks back. So he might wind up a Yankee. The Braves are in there, but he might wind up the Yankee because what the Yankees want, they usually get in free agency. Okay, so we go from those